This is Ben. Vielen Dank.
Good flight.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Continue, my friends.
It's cold. Nice. And we are refueling. Here we go. I also come back and buy the portable oxygen. I'm going to search for oxygen refilling place. I think you understand why do I have sleeping bag with me. Tbilisi airport is famous for strong winds, and yeah, this is the protection they use. Winds usually blowing from the west. Here we go. The story is completely crazy, guys. I was not allowed to enter Azerbaijan airspace below level 150. I want to try now level 150, and then I also come back and buy the portable oxygen, because you know, flying this plane without oxygen at level 150 is not a good idea, and then I will have to wait for better weather. Yeah. I'm circling already 1 hour, so it takes me 1 hour to climb level 140. Let's see if we can make 150. Okay, Tbilisi. We're looking for oxygen. We found oxygen bag, but I don't know how to breathe in from it.
არა. და ხო არ ვიცით ვის ექნება საჭირო შეძენა. ჟანგბადის ბალონის შეძენა გვინდა. თავის სასუნთქით, მასკით და მილებით გაყვანილობით ყველაფერი პილოტისთვის. და ასევე მაინტერესებს მოცულობა ამ ბალონის, რა თქმა უნდა, და რეგულატორი თუ აქვს სიმაღლის რეგულირების, ან იმის მიხედვით, რომ მიაწოდოს ჟანგბადი. Საბუთით დოკუმენტები ხარ?
Не, ну мне надо
заполнить. პიროვნება ყიდულობს, კომპანია აყიდულობს.
It's not Las Vegas, it's Tbilisi. There is no time and not good weather for walking in the city, but I'll show you some old videos. Tbilisi is nice. Jesus Christ, I think this is a bit too big for our aeroplane. It can't lift it up. You can have a lot of nice stuff here, but I only need oxygen. I'm going to search for oxygen refilling place. It's in the hospital somewhere. Здравствуйте, Гамарджова. А скажите, пожалуйста, где кислородом можно заполнить баллон? Сказали здесь.
Знаешь что? Прямо поднимитесь.
Oxygen closed. Maybe on the other side, CO2. Здравствуйте. А скажите, пожалуйста, мне надо кислородом заполнить баллон.
Ага.
Такое можно сделать?
Медицинский, да?
Да. Это вам сюда направляют всех, да?
Да. 2 кило.
2 брать.
2 кило.
Все, спасибо. Сейчас приду. All good. Oxygen found. Bottle found. Mission will be completed. I don't know what's going on here, but a lot of champagne, no? I got it. So now the question, canisters, oxygen. I look like an insane man, no? Walking on the street like this. So it's 7 o'clock in the morning, and taking into consideration yesterday's adventures, I decided to go to the airport as early as I wake up, basically. Let's see how it works today. So here we are, departures again, cup of coffee, and hopefully uninterrupted trip today. That's protection from the wind. Clear prop? I don't want to mess around with this when I'm airborne, also just really want to have it here.
Wind 310 degrees, 26 knots. Have a pleasant flight. Goodbye.
Cleared for takeoff for 31 left limit on Romeo. Ability approach, good morning, Lima X-ray, Papa November Romeo, airborne runway. We are making some really nice rate of climb, flying over the lake. This is just updraft, sun is hitting the lake. Reaching level 100, by the way, transition 11,000. I take out my oximeter just to check what I have now and what is the tendency of my oxygen level. 96, 106. So I can access it quickly. In general, I feel well, that oxygen will be used shortly, I would say. In this version it says it should be water inside. I will add just because, but as far as I saw, none of the aviation oxygen systems have this water thing. This is water level.
Lima,
Go ahead.
expect overpoint your aircraft flight level 150, not lower.
150 over Verka, Lima November Romeo. Okay, Verka 150. This is something we learned from yesterday. So, until Verka we have 20 minutes to go, which means we have to climb 5,000 feet in 20 minutes with 250 feet per minute. Yeah, we should be okay. I'm climbing 200 now, maybe at 300 feet per minute. So, time for some oxygen.
Ограничительно, если тоже будете заходить, тоже скажете, там, потому что сейфаль тоже может работать. Нет, за ограничительным мы вокруг 4 мили, мы 4 мили не в сейфале, мы быстро зайдем, выйдем. Ну, я понял, всем заранее предупредить. Обязательно, обязательно. После, когда закончим, уже его. Хорошо.
As you can hear, guys, in this area a lot of people speak Russian. Just a couple of words about my routing today. I had to depart with runway heading, climbing 7,000 before I could get any vectors to Diska point. Otherwise, if I turn to Diska like I did yesterday, I'm in the circles, which means the rate of climb is not that great. When you go straight, you know, everything is level, you know, everything is coordinated climb. So yeah, everything was pretty okay. 7,000 I reached, then did the right turn to Diska and was exactly at 10,000 feet over Diska. They could let me cross Diska.
При заходе за линией ограничительно не отклоняйся, смотрю, все нормально.
Все отлично. Вот курсу на обратно-посадочный, но по посадочному на 124, да, и пойду на полосу ухожу.
It's getting colder and colder, so I'm warming myself up by getting dressed in my thermal clothing. Looking to my left, I'm hoping to go to the...
Control 1337 Lima Papa X, Lima X Papa November Romeo, thank you, delivery. Thank you.
I'll try to get shortcuts.
Baku Control, good morning, Lima X-ray Papa November Romeo, level 150, shortly lose out. Ganja Lima X-ray Papa November Romeo, can you confirm frequency please? Lima X-ray, frequency 133.7. 137 Lima X-ray Papa November Romeo, sorry Papa. Baku Control, good morning, Lima X-ray Papa November Romeo, level 150, approaching lose out, and if possible request shortcut to point Tito 1. Lima X-ray Papa November Romeo, hello, Baku control, radar contact, massive flight level 150, stand by for shortcut, call it back. Level 150 and standing by Lima November Romeo.
And I'm recording fuel like this. This was my departure, 425. I was using left tank, then I switched over to the right tank at 5 o'clock, and the indication was 21 liters, and then 1 hour later I do it like this. At 425 I departed with full tank, and then switched at 5:15, and the indication on the left was 22 liters. Now 6:15, indication on the right is 20 liters.
Контроль, НК-4583, добрый день, эшелон 360.
6:15, on the right indication 20 liters. Now, I open the third tank, which is nose tank. It will feed.
Direct to Seaton, Lima November Romeo, security.
Now I open the fuel tank, the auxiliary fuel tank, and that will feed the right fuel tank. And also this engine has the bypass on the engine. When it bypasses the engine, it returns to left fuel tank. So this is a very complicated system, and you have to know what you are doing here, guys. Now I write central, and indication 25 and 1 plus. This means that 25 and 1 plus doesn't show anything over. So you have to control two things: that you do not overfill right tank in the very beginning, because you don't have indication how many fuel you have there. You have 30 plus, which is kind of 40 liters, which you can see here. 40 liters right tank and 40 liters left tank. But the only indication you get is 30 plus. On the left 27 plus, and in the central tank 25.1 plus. Very complicated, but you can make use of it if you want to fly long range in this aeroplane. So perfect. Shortcut to Seaton. I didn't have it here in my flight plan, so I'll make it now.
Vector 79, contact 125.125, Venice. 125, Uzbek, 279. Спасибо, здорово, хорошая смена.
I prefer like this, Seaton. Add to flight plan, before Gatsby. No, actually no. Flight plan menu. Move waypoint, before Gatsby. Move, and now direct to Seaton. And now mode, checking GPS mode. The autopilot is perfect, I like it very much. And time to check my oxygen, because I'm starting next slowly. You see, I made verbal mistake. I just breathe slowly and deeply, and I close my nose with my palm so I get maximum oxygen. Now much better. I have also the feeling of my condition.
Good morning, Lima X-ray Papa November, flight level 150 to Seaton. Request if possible, gas. Good morning, доброе утро, Lima X-ray Papa November Romeo, identified, proceed direct Gatsby. Gatsby direct, спасибо, Lima November Romeo.
And again, guys, constant changes of things. Now I'm entering open waters. You can see this on the map here. Time to put life jacket on, and it gets warmer. Probably temperature in Aktau is way much higher. Fully secure. Couple of words about this fuel system. I mentioned before, you have to switch the third fuel tank, but this has no fuel pump or anything, and you just really get it flowing slowly. The flow is about 18 liters per hour, which means if you are flying on the right fuel tank and you don't have fuel there, and you are feeding from the auxiliary tank, and you are making 20 liters per hour or 21 as for example we are doing right now, you won't be able to run on the right tank. This means you have to consider switching on auxiliary tank way before you have empty in the right fuel tank. But if you just switch to the left fuel tank and have no fuel in the right tank, of course you can still fly. It's just a consideration that the flow from the auxiliary fuel tank is not as fast as the consumption of an aeroplane. A bit of Caspian Sea, but at this altitude we cannot see much, to be honest. You can enjoy here.
Baku Control, Lima X-ray Papa November Romeo, radio check.
Lima November Romeo, reading you 5 by 5.
Radio 5, so just in case if we have no communication, can you advise next frequency?
119.8.
1198 next, Lima November Romeo, but now with you.
And let's see how our oxygen is doing here. I used almost half of the tank. Oxygen is flowing. I have about 50 minutes to run. 55 basically. Which means I have more than enough for this flight. Sea is calm. Just in the worst case scenario of landing on the water, it should be no problem. Just for those who don't know what this thing is, it's a pulse oximeter. It is measuring your pulse and oxygen level in your blood. So the pulse is 115 beats per minute, which is quite high. This is because at high altitude the heart has to work faster to deliver oxygen to the blood. And if you don't have supplemental oxygen, you will have to have heart rate of 130, 140, then oxygen level will drop down and you will become unconscious. That's what's gonna happen.
Предупреждение. Грозовой час. Азимут 324. Ударение 97.
Octavo Tower, добрый день, Lima X-ray Papa November Romeo.
Lima X-ray Papa November Romeo, Octavo Tower. Добрый день экипажу. Опознаны. Рассчитывайте заход АЛС ДМЕ ВПП-29, курс прямо точка Кесов. Следовать эшелон 150. Снижение по расчету экипажа. Начало доложить.
150 принял. Я прошу визуальный заход, если можно.
Lima X-ray Papa November Romeo, вас понял? Рассчитывайте заход визуальный прямо Альфа Кило Танго. Разрешаю снижение по расчету экипажа. Начало доложить.
Octavo Lima X-ray Papa November Romeo, полосы наблюдаем.
X-ray Papa November Romeo, вас понял. Заход визуальный ВПП-29. Разрешаю. Готовность к посадке доложить.
Визуально ВПП-29, готовность к посадке доложу Lima November Romeo. На прямой полосе 29 Lima November Romeo.
Lima November Romeo на посадочном удалении 3,5 мили, у земли ветер 330 градусов, 8 порывы 11 метров в секунду, слабый ливневый дождь. ВПП-29, посадку разрешаю.
Разрешили посадку полосы 29 Lima November Romeo. Актау, вышка, добрый день еще раз, либо X-Ray November Romeo, information. Foxtrot 1012, прошу запуск.
Лима X-Ray Papa November Romeo, вас понял, запуск разрешаю.
Разрешили запуск Лима November Romeo? Лима X-Ray Papa November Romeo на исполнительной полосе 2D к взлету готов.
Лима X-Ray Papa November Romeo, ждать.
Ждать means wait. And it means not like you have to wait. It means it's like an order for the dog. Wait. But that's okay. You know, this is the phraseology which came from old Soviet military structure.
Лима X-Ray Papa November Romeo. У земли ветер 340 градусов 8, порывы 11 метров в секунду. ВПП 2.9, взлет разрешаю.
ВПП 29, взлет разрешили Лима November Romeo. Взлет произвел, полоса 2.9. Разрешите на точку Кунас и набор 6000 футов для начала. Посмотрим, как там погода дальше. Визуально.
Лима X-Ray Papa November Romeo, правым на Кунас разрешаю, код ответчика 3465.
3465 код ответчика установил и правый на Кунас Лима November Romeo. Спасибо.
I think you understand why do I have sleeping bag with me, why do I have matches, why do I have... Yeah, also I forgot to show you matches. I have matches with me, I have dry spirit, because if you land here, you have absolutely nothing around. I hope I'll be able to show you more. Sometimes it's like plain desert, you see all the way around you. Unbelievable. We are 40 minutes en route, and now it's time to switch to October information. Let's see if it's gonna work, because in this desert I did have experience that for a long period.
Papa November Romeo, район.
Актау район, Лима X-Ray Papa November Romeo, на приеме, высота 6000 футов, следую на точку Кунас, визуально.
Лима X-Ray Papa November Romeo, вас понял, минимально проведено давление в районе Актау 1008 гектопаскалей.
1008 принял, Лима November Romeo.
Лима X-Ray Papa November Romeo, вы за сколько миль до Кунас займете эшелон 120?
Уточните, пожалуйста, может получится визуально пройти все-таки ниже, чем 120, если можно.
Лима X-Ray Papa November Romeo, вас понял, никак не получится. По соглашению нужно за 10 морских миль до точки Кунас набрать эшелон 120.
Да, хорошо, принял. Тогда 10 морских миль буду на эшелоне 120, Лима November Romeo.
Lima X-Ray Papa November Romeo, вас понял, будьте на связи.
Crazy, they want again 120 at point Kunas, but that's far away. Until Kunas I have 1 hour and 20 minutes, so we'll see what happens there. This is absolutely not... It's absolutely not for this type of aviation. Very hostile conditions around. Weather, desert, ATC, absence of fuel, but people are good, as you could see. And what do you do in these conditions? You don't see much around, just the plain desert. Music. have this thing, and also I have ELT. Yeah, maybe mobile reception, which does work sometimes at this altitude. I'm surprised. I'm at 6,000 feet and sometimes I get messages via internet, and even the call came through. I think this was sort of lake. I suppose this was the big lake over here. Look how huge is that. Just north of my position there is an Aral Sea which had dried completely. That was the sea which had dried. Imagine guys, the sea had dried. This happened because agricultural industry in Soviet times took a lot of water to make the crops growing at these desert areas. Pardon my language. It's turbulent here. It's clear. I mean, of course, it's not like really clear. But, you know, you can even see the sky above, but the turbulence is quite significant here. It looks like rotor cloud above me. Thought it was calming down, but now again. Dear passenger, the captain has switched seatbelt sign on. Please fasten your seatbelt and remain seated. We are passing turbulence area. Ooh. Just one cloud, but making so many problems. So guys, believe it or not, 3 hours in flight, I didn't hear any voice transmission, and I didn't see any town or city or village. Just nothing. Just nothing. From Aktau until here, I saw nothing. Zero villages, zero cities.
Лима X-ray, Папа Новембер Ромео, ответь Свердловск 2799.
Отвечаю.
Контроль передает вам, чтобы вы периодически пытались связаться с Нукусом вышкой 121,3.
Окей, буду пробовать. Спасибо большое. 121,3 Лима X-ray, Папа Новембер Ромео. Кус Лима X-ray, Папа Новембер Ромео. Добрый день.
No answer. Let's listen on the standby and see what happens. It's getting quite warm, I would say even hot. I have to open the... and we are at altitude 6,000 feet. I don't know what these guys, like you go to engine tools and you have lean button. You can lean or unlean. Well, I press lean, and then when I go to engine menu, I see this message: lean 0.5 gallons per hour. Maybe there is like a fuel management control system, and it feels like it works. I mean, the fuel consumption, it's like I see that I have more fuel than I was expected to have at this point of time. And the arrival time as per our navigation program is 13:03. The airport closes at 13 UTC. I did ask for extension, but that was for yesterday. I didn't ask for extension for today. I hope they will be so kind and just extend that for me. And I don't have to fly to alternate, which is far ahead. Area starts looking inhabited here. This is Turkmenistan, by the way. The border is just behind me. Starting my descent, hoping for the best. I hope I can make it before closure. I won't tell you in this video if I make it or not, but I will answer in the comments. I need more comments, guys. Please share this video, leave your comments, likes, maybe your social networks, maybe your friends on messengers.
Highly recommended.
Here we are, happy owner, Maulen.